are you thinking of moving to the DFW area and you're wondering what's the difference between Plano and Frisco? Well, it's a common question. So today we're going to talk a little bit about Plano and Frisco and what are some of the similarities as well as some of the differences, so you can decide which one might be best for you. Hi, I'm Allison Michael, and welcome to another episode of House PhD, where we talk about everything Dallas living. Every day we help people relocate and move around our city, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to help. Plano and Frisco are two Dallas suburbs who have more similarities than differences. You'll find both of them at the top of many rankings on the best American cities to buy a home, raise a family, or to live and work. Money Magazine, for example, ranked Frisco as the best place to live in America in 2018. Plano was ranked number 3 on the same list. Their schools receive consistently high scores on the Texas Education Agency's school report cards. Both are known for beautiful park systems, miles of walking trails, nature preserves, curated gardens, and for being very bike friendly. They're both home to a wide and growing selection of jobs in tech, healthcare, finance, education, and more. So you might be asking again, how are Plano and Frisco different? Plano and Frisco have both seen similar booms in growth between 1990 and today. However, Plano was substantially more established in 1990 with a larger population. Plano has a greater selection of homes built in the 80s and 90s, as well as newer homes built since. So at this time, Plano is just about fully developed. There might be custom built homes here and there, but for the most part, Plano's built out. Frisco, on the other hand, still has plenty of room for new development, and Frisco has many homes that are newer. Growth in Frisco really began in the 1990s and really took off in early 2000 with the construction of Stonebriar Mall, the expansion of the North Dallas Tollway, and the explosion of tech jobs that came in the early 2000s. As you can maybe see, there are a lot more similarities than differences between these two beautiful suburbs. If I had to put it in a nutshell, I'd say Plano has an older, more traditional and established feel, while Frisco has a more new and modern vibe, and also more space that you could still call country. So now we're going to talk about the overall location of Plano and Frisco, because if you need to be near work, you probably have questions. If you already know where you're working, that of course makes the decision much easier. But given the toll roads and other highway options, both cities really have the infrastructure in place to make travel around the metro really easy. Of course, you do have tolls to consider, and they can get expensive. But if being near Dallas is important to you, then Plano is probably the better fit. But if your job is in Plano itself, or in Frisco, McKinney, or surrounding Prosper or Wiley, which are also really great, fast-growing suburbs, your options are very flexible. Well, I hope this video gave you some ideas on the differences between living in Plano or Frisco. If you should have any additional questions about the Dallas metro, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask. Moving to a new area can be tricky, and I help people do that all the time. And don't forget to click the subscribe button below. And for more information on the DFW area, feel free to check out some of my other videos or check out my website at realestate-therapist.com. And thanks for watching. I'm Allison with JP and Associate Realtors.